Hey everyone, and welcome to the SuperCore Challenge Day 1. We are really excited to have you here as we are going to transform our core, the core of our bodies, but we are going to dig deep into the core of our beliefs, of the core of who we are at a deeper level, so that we can not just get the results that we want in our bodies, but that we can get the results that we want in our lives. So today we are going to start with a seemingly simple exercise, but what I'm going to show you is to really harness the power of the core on a deeper level so that the rest of the week you can actually utilize your abs even better. So we are going to start on all fours, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pick up my shirt to show you this, because when we use our abs frequently, we tend to clench from up top, which means everything starts pushing outward, putting a lot of pressure, and actually making your belly look a little bit poochier than you want it to be. So what we can do is, when we exhale on our powerful movements, and as we reach, we are going to blow like we're blowing out through a straw. And that right there, that is going to start kicking in those lower abs. So it's going to be this drawing in of this lower part. And you can try this on yourself as you inhale, let everything expand, and then exhale, let that lower part be lifted and drawn up. That is going to change every ab exercise that you do from here on out to give you more success. So here we go. We are going to do some arm movements and some leg movements. Everything's going to be in 3 planes of motion because that is how our bodies move. And just like our bodies operate 3-dimensionally in 3 planes, 3 different directions, that is the same that we are speaking to this core of this physical, emotional, mental. You are a 3-dimensional person, and we are going to embrace that, not just in your physical body, but in the power of who you are. All right, here we go. So we're starting here on all fours. And again, we're drawing those abs in, and we're gonna shift it back and reach it up. Okay, here we go. So we are strong. Watch that we're not caving in. We are lifted through those lower abs. So we inhale here and we exhale, control it. You only reach as far as your body lets you reach. So if you feel like you're starting to break down and you can't control those abs, just reach a little bit shallower, all right? The more that you're out here, the more extended you are, the harder it's going to be to control. Meet your body exactly where it is. Okay, we're gonna switch arms. And if you want, you can add some weights to this. If you wanna add a little upper body, feel free to add the weight, but also remember, don't add weight to sacrifice for the control of the abs. Okay, this is a very foundational exercise. And like I said, it seems easy, but because we are engaging so well through our abs and we're learning that foundation, you're gonna start feeling things different. And it's going to build, like we said, that core is that foundation. This is a core movement series that is gonna start that building block to help you be more successful with every exercise that you do from here on out. Okay, so we're taking that same thing, but we're gonna do it with the legs now. So now we're gonna glide it in and tap it back. So again, I'm inhaling, I'm exhaling. I'm drawing in those abs, controlling that lever. You see my back is nice and flat, so you're just gliding. This is about slow and controlled. Speed doesn't matter. It's not about the leg moving. It's about that weight shift and the control back. So shifting that body, Those abs have to really work as you stabilize that whole motion. All right, we're doing good. Let's take a quick 10-second break. And here we go. Glide it in, glide it back. Abs are controlled. And just like we did with our arms, we can keep it small with our leg. So maybe just a small movement. And even if this is too much, you can always just shift your hips, okay? So if maybe the pressure on one knee is too much, just drop both legs down and get that weight shift and just start experiencing what it feels like to engage and control those abs. Almost there. Okay, here we go. Now we're going in the frontal plane, side side. So think jumping jack with our arms. We're going to sweep it back and arc it around. Sweep it back, arc it around. This is a fantastic exercise if you have low back pain, because it's kind of in a shortened lever position that we don't have to compromise the back too much. But for those of you who sit a lot during the day, it's a great opportunity to get that side bending motion, to open up, lengthen through that tight upper back. And then those abs, of course, out here, they're definitely kicking in. All right, quick break here. And we're getting that side bend motion that a lot of times hurts people with their low back. So this can be a very controlled position to get that side bend without compromising your low back pain. So keep those abs really controlled, especially as you come up and reach. Get that shift back, lengthen, little side bend, and again, go as far as your body allows you to go. And watch that you can control your abs. So if you're crashing and doming out, then you keep it a little bit shorter, and there's nothing wrong with that. We got 5 seconds. Okay, here we go. Now we're taking that side plane of motion with our legs. So legs kicked out, and I'm just going to draw a line side to side. So again, I'm lifted through here as I tap across, and I'm drawing that line across. Side to side, keep it lengthened, and of course you can see the nice side bending motion of the back, the nice mobility of the hips that often get really tight. So this is, like I said, fantastic if you do have a compromised low back. We've got 5 seconds. Okay, and we're switching legs. 5 seconds to go here. Draw those abs in, get that breath, blow out through that straw. You can feel everyone smile. Make sure you're kicked in on those lower abs, that you're not doming out, that you're not just crashing. You're keeping it nice and tight, nice and lifted. It's not so much about clenching your abs, but it's about using that breath, like I said, blowing out through that straw. All of a sudden, just starts kicking in those abs a little bit better. Almost there. All right, now we're going to go in that rotational plane. So we're going to loop it through, and we're going to open it up. So this is great for that upper back tightness, great for those obliques. So it's a great mobility exercise for sure to loosen that low back. But then, of course, getting those good obliques, get that rotational component, that tight upper back that so many of us have, looping it through, reaching it up. We've got 10 seconds. Almost there. All right, we are switching sides, so same thing. Get that good rotation and open up. And if you're really tight and you just want to hang out here and get that good stretch, go for it. And lift. Loop it through, reach, and lift. This one's a good one to go slow and controlled because it feels so good on the upper back. And of course, use that breath. Exhale as we lift, draw in those abs. Feel that lower part of your abdominals lifting up and in. Okay, last round, rotation through the leg. So again, we're lifted, we're controlled, getting our breath, and we're opening. This one is awesome because, of course, you're stabilizing through the standing leg. So that hip might get a little tired because we're getting good stability. We're also getting those abs. And then, of course, as we rotate, some of those tiny little rotational butt muscles are very powerful and very important. And if you feel like you're falling apart, you're getting tired, go back to that breath. Blow out through that straw. Feel it engage, feel it lift again. It's easy to kind of go through the motions. This is not about just going through the motions. This is about utilizing the power of your body and using those motions. And using the power of the breath to slow down. Sometimes we think we have to go fast. It's about slowing down, sometimes to speed up, to get the results. When we fine-tune the motions, that is when we get the results. So it's this opening, control, and lift. Just like we think, we've been programmed to think that we have to exercise for a grueling 60 minutes. Sometimes 10 minutes is all we've got, and that's a great way to honor our bodies. So it is about building upon our success through this journey. We are so excited to have you here. So think about that breath as we go through the rest of the week and join us in our community. I want you to post your wins. We want to celebrate you. We want you to share your goals and what's going on in not just your physical body, but the core, your core of who you are, the core of what you're believing about yourself, whether those thoughts are serving you or not. And let's walk through this journey together and discover our SuperCore. All right, thanks everyone, and enjoy day one. We will see you back here tomorrow, and we will see you in the group. Bye.